Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anything Blows. My name's Andrew Deek, and today I'm proud to be at Lakeside in Essex for Top Tier Media Day, Top Tier show on February the 10th. Proud to be joined by Coach Dino, Ozzy Osborne's assistant coach or second in command. How are you feeling, my man?
Yeah, very good, very good. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year, my man.
Thank you.
I love that, nice and friendly. No one said that yet so far. But I want to say this: where did the desire come from for you to become a trainer and a coach?
Well, I was involved in boxing from the age of 9 years of age. I was quite a decent amateur. I had about 42 fights. Got into the England squad and everything like that, but I had an ear operation. And unfortunately, I lost about 70% of my hearing, so I couldn't really progress after I was about 15. But then I had a few years off because when you get to a certain age, girlfriends come along, puberty, things like that. So I kind of lived a little bit. And then I got a little bit back involved in it to keep myself fit. Assisted a bit of white collar boxing, but I knew Riley Wilson, who's the head coach who runs Newlands Gym. His dad, Lee Wilson, I knew him on the amateur circuit. He was a good fighter. And then when I moved to Wickford, but I've been involved in boxing pretty much since I was the age of 9. But now I've become a full-time professional coach and work alongside Riley and bringing some fighters in, and we are getting a few names in the gym now.
Love to hear. And just for the fans that don't know, what gym do you train at, or what gym are you at, and talk about your stable?
Well, the gym that we're Newlands Gym in Wickford, Essex. We've got a few coaches there, including myself. We have Kevin Lilly, who's got Nina Hughes, WBA bantamweight world champion. Riley Wilson, obviously a great coach, future great coach, and I love working beside him. I've grown up, and I've known Riley since he was a young lad, and I've seen the way he's grown. He's grown into a great stature, and we do. The gym's open to people to get fit and everything like that. It's a fantastic gym.
I love to hear it. And a man doing another interview right now is James Ozzy Osborne.
Yeah.
He is, I believe, co-main event against, is it Grant Dennis? Right?
Yeah.
Is it against Grant Dennis. What do you make of him? A highly touted professional, and you're the underdog in this fight.
Yeah, but the reason why he's underdog is simply because of the record. And I've got to give Dennis his due. He's a good season pro. He's only lost in decent company. He's a good season pro. He fought one of our co-people at our gym, which was Danny Dignam a couple of years ago. Danny broke him down and all that. And at the end of the day, is Grant on the way out as he reached his peak? And then Ozzy, look, at the end of the day, he was unfortunate not to fight in his last fight. Simply, we know the reasons because of that. But at the end of the day, he's been in that gym. He's been working hard. He's a great fighter. He's dedicated, and he wants to test himself. And this is what it's about. Boxing's about testing yourself. And this is a big shout out to Johnny Clark, top tier, puts on 50-50 fights, fantastic shows. And when that fight was put to Riley and the management team, he took it. You know what I mean? And simply the reason why he wants to test himself. No good in banging out journeyman now. Yeah. He's 31 years of age. He can be fighting journeyman all day long. That's a good name to have on your record. Win or lose, listen, when I say win or lose or draw, there's only 3 decisions at the end of the day. So what I mean is, we're confident. We took the fight, we're confident. And big respect to his opponent because, as I say, he's a seasoned pro. And it'll be a good test for both of them.
And I love that because, as we were talking off camera, like you say, anytime, any place, anywhere is a mentality and a spirit. I just want to read into it there. When you're the underdog and when you're I wouldn't say necessarily B side of A side because it's a 50-50 show, but do you feel like you're going to thrive under pressure, or does the pressure get to you?
I think the way Riley's been coaching Ozzy, and he can coach him in all different ways, but at the end of the day, the only pressure is when you turn up on the night and what happens, because you can train for a certain style, but they can change it. You've got to be trained to adapt to the moment. As a coach, you have to train your fighter. You only assist them in the corner. At the end of the day, when you're seeing how the fight's going, you have to adapt to it. But it's your mental fitness. You can be physically fit and everything like that for 10 rounds all day long. But if you ain't mentally fit, at the moment, he's mentally fit. He's on it.
I love that mindset. And you see that there? And he's heavy-handed and he's a heavy puncher. Do you see a knockout in this fight or a stoppage, or do you see it going a distance?
What I see is a controlled boxer. He knows he's got that artillery. He knows he's got that power. He knows, at the end of the day, he knows he has. He's a natural puncher. At the end of the day, you could be a natural puncher, you're going to throw bombs all day long. If you're not connecting, you're not winning. And you can end up blowing yourself out. At the end of the day, it's about timing it. We don't want to give too much away. But at the end of the day, as I say, he's trained for 10 rounds, he's trained to do the fight, and he's trained to put on a good show.
And in terms of this one, God willing, you get the victory. Where do you go from here?
Well, it's a great name, and it's a great stepping stone because of his where he is in his record. Where we go from there is up to the promotion team and everything like that. It was unfortunate not to have the shot at the title last time, but at the end of the day, as I say, he's about 31. I think he's about 31 now, Ozzy. You know what I mean? His career's not say it's going to stretch along because he's an exciting fighter. He wants to test himself. Where it goes from here, I can't say. But one thing you can guarantee with Ozzy, he put bums on the seats because he's an exciting fighter.
And he makes a hard-earned cash paid by fans well worth it. Just before we conclude, not to focus on the negatives, but as a coach's mind and on your perspective, talk about the George O'Leary cancellation and what went on there.
Look, they both missed their catch weight for the title, right? You had to do a check weighing. They both missed it. It was a bit of communication on our side between the management team and the trainers. You know, it was set on a Wednesday, but it kind of got misled. That also was a bit of a confusion on their side as well. So, but at the end of the day, look, if both fighters, at the end of the day, if both boxers have trained hard to go 2 rounds in a fight, forget the title, put that to one side because at the end of the day they didn't really earn the title. The title was given an opportunity given to them. They never went up the rankings. But look, it was a good fight because of their background. You win, lose or draw, they're the 3 options. But at the end of the day, you don't train all them weeks, you train to fight. They both made the mistake, it don't matter. Still the fight is on. The fight is on. The only reason why you pull out the fight is if your bum goes. It's boxing. You don't train to say, oh, I'm not having that fight. You're letting your trainer down, you're letting your manager down, you're letting everybody down because right on top of Christmas, he's got 3 kids. You know what I mean? And he got sponsorship for that fight and everything like that. To pull out, it ruined his Christmas. And in boxing, if you understand boxing, both fighters have a mutual respect. They both made a mistake, it don't matter, the fight is still on. Gosh, get it on.
Penultimate question, just before I let you go, is what is your one motivational message to the world fans to block out the outside noise, block out the haters, block out the negativity, and for them to follow and pursue their dreams?
You know what I say? It's a gift to wake up in the morning. It's a gift to wake up in the morning. We don't know what anything happens. We all think that there's a path in front of us. But at the end of the day, if I wake up in the morning, I'm 49 now. Thank you very much. I look well. I like that. I'm 49 now, 50 this year. I look in that mirror. I'm in the gym and I open out. It's a gift. It's an absolute gift to see myself in that mirror. You don't know what happens. So all I say is follow your dreams, motivation. Life is too short to waste. If you want to do this, do that. Don't have to think about it too much. Because if I could rewind the clock and do things differently, I wish I would have. But I don't beat myself up for that. So all I say to anyone out there, including fighters, anything like that, go for it. Because you don't get a second chance in life. Like this conversation now, 15 seconds ago, that conversation's gone. We won't get it back. The only way we get it back is when we play it back.
And the only reason and what makes life more special is that you only get the same moment once. And as you said, when it's all said and done, you wish you could have done this, you wish you could have done that. But it's gone now, you've got to move on. And then if you're laying on the past and reminiscing on the past, you're blocking the present. So you've just got to focus on the present. And as you say, the future isn't guaranteed. Just to let you go, what's your message to your fans, your Jim's fans, the Newlands Gym fans, Ozzy's fans, and what fans can expect on February the 10th?
Well, you know, we've got a good following. He's got a lovely group of people around us. What it is with that gym, what I like about that gym, that's why I fell in love back with boxing. It's a very family-orientated thing about it. There's a great atmosphere in there. What we've got to say to the fans is, you know, buy a ticket, come and see a great fight. You know he's going to put on a great show. At the end of the day, so does Johnny Clark put on a great show. We're honoured to be a part of it. We really are. We're honoured to be a part of seeing people talk to yourself. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's nice. And at the end of the day, we all know what you're doing for the sport. So all I say is, for the fans, log in, watch the fight, buy a ticket, or watch it online, or do whatever. But at the end of the day, you're guaranteed a good ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Dina.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Can I get a picture just